Alright guys, so we are fixing the element on the dryer. So got this off Amazon for $26, and we do have an issue with, okay, now I do not have the proper, I know it's better if you have the right tools for the job, but like I just have this. But this is a Roper dryer. I could get more information for you. But it came up on Amazon, the model and the part number, and it looks suspiciously like this part right here is the look at. Okay, so there's the old one. Wow. And here's the new one, the new dryer. So yeah, that's, wow. That's, so what happens to the, eventually something must happen to the atoms or the material, the metal, to make it give way. Okay, so I'm just trying to get it came with all of these so L250-80F and then L250-80F. So are those identical? No. Okay, and then there's the 120 volt, 25 amp, 155. There, I guess these are thermistors, or so 155 volt or 155 Fahrenheit. Okay, so that will go there, and then it came with, so my position is I'm just going to replace everything that it came with. So we could start with this thing, which looks like a resistor. It looks like a resistor. It's probably some kind of so the first thing we get is get that part out of there. If the parts match up physically, and this came, like I said, I got this off Amazon, and this was it had 4,000 people, 4,000. I'm not as strong as I used to be. It's 4,000 people voted it good, gave it a good rating. So it's not okay. So we could test the old ones and make sure. I could test the old ones and make sure that we could compare it, because it's like, what? Well, we're gonna just throw it away. So all these little sensors. It would be a good idea, of course, to clean up the lint, but we'll definitely do that. But yeah, so that is this thing. It looks like a little resistor. And it goes right in there. This is a Roper, like I said. Okay, and then here's the first. We'll work on the first thermistor, and it's got. We'll just see if I can match it up to the parts that it came with. So I know it's like you're using pliers to do to get the bolt, because I don't have the socket wrenches. Okay, so yeah, look at this one. Okay, yeah, so if we could just look at the part number. Yeah, PN 3387134. So just to match that one up looks like this one. Yeah, all of these are different. So this is that one. Does it say the same part number on it? Well, oh yeah, it does. Okay, it's yeah, part number 3387134 is right here. So this is the part, well, allegedly, if maybe they, I found some of those ICs that they've like taken a Dremel and removed part of the IC, like the top of it, so you couldn't read what chip it was. I've seen that on a couple of things, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's the next level of not wanting to. I don't. These things are. I'm not very strong to get this out. Okay, there. I'm not very strong to get that out, but yeah. So that goes right back into that one. And we'll just do it identical. Maybe I have gloves. I have a lot of gloves from working at Amazon. All those gloves that you handle stuff. I should probably put it on and not use these. Oh my god. Oh, we need a torque. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're just putting it identically back the way it was, or we'll replace all the new parts that we got. We'll just go ahead and put those in there. Okay, so there's that. There's the old one. So here's the old the sorry about the camera level. Maybe we could get a better pan out. It's a tablet. I made the choice to have a tablet. Wait. There. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, here's the one part that we replaced, there's the second part that you replaced, and then we can just put this back in exactly the way it was on there. It's like the I know you guys have heard it before, but like, is this ship the same ship if you replaced all of the planks? Is it the same ship if you took everything out and replaced it? Oh my gosh, I can't get the thing. Yeah, okay. There. And I do have the wrong things that go. It would be easier if I had the ratchet and the, you know, whatever. And then if it was powered, it was powered. But this is how I gotta do it. This is how it works. Okay. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. This, see, this, we can get this. Oh, look at all this. See, this lint, of course, is the fabric, is your fabric, your fast fashions disappearing. Okay, so then the next part, let's see. Wow, look at that thing. We should try to see what. Okay, yeah, that comes in with it. I don't want to set it on there, but look how nice it is. It's like a virgin. It's definitely. Okay, well, there's some pliers on this one, but this looks like this is another a thermistor. I guess these are just to. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it goes right on there. But let's see what part that is. So I guess you don't. Yeah, it looks. Oh wow, it does match up. It matches up. Okay, so this part right there is the 39 777 your mileage may vary on that one. But is it yeah, your mileage might vary on that one. Okay, so that goes like this, and then they always just, how is that even just in there? It just slips in there. Like, okay. Yeah. That's interesting that it's... Okay, those two. Well, it just goes under the thing. It all goes together. It's like Lego. No, it's not like Lego. Yeah, so... Yeah, it does seem... It's identical except for the dirt. Or the dust. But, yeah, so that's going like that, but does it have it? Oh, it goes over that. Okay, so this L250-80F has a connector that goes out, and that will just Okay, yeah, that sits nice, sits right on that. Um, okay, I don't like the, I could do a bit, it could be a little more graceful. I don't want to bend any of those things. This is why the Maytag person gets paid all the money. The Maytag. Okay. My view is I want it to not just come together the way I want it to come together like a zipper, zipperish, and I'm trying to figure out how they have this in there because you have to push this down into there and then have that connector part go on well, I guess it's like those metal ring things that you encounter. How is it in there? Is it just slip in there? Because, see, even this from the factory, this could be bent one way or the other, and it could not, and you could not know if that was how it's held. See, okay, it is a little different. It is different the way well, why is it okay? Well, it does have a okay, that's interesting. It's probably, I mean, I'm just guessing that they manufactured it one way and then found out later on it was better. We'll call Louis Rossmann. They manufactured it one way and then found out that it was better another way. So that's, and then you don't want to have to redo all your stuff. Okay. Oh, okay, there. Now I'm satisfied with that. It clicked, and there's the tab goes down. Yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with that. Okay, so then we'll put this guy goes on the red one goes there, and this one went there. Make sure that it goes, attaches, got lots of voltage, got to have the dryer. See, well, I'm gonna bend this in a little bit because it's not, I want it to go on there a lot. I want it to go on there a lot more. I don't like it that it just easily comes off of that. I don't understand why it's slipped. It could just be that two different manufacturer. Oh, well, okay, now I think I've overdid it. Oh, okay, there. I want it to be very snug on that. Yeah, I want that to be very snug on there. Because there is some kind of, it does do, of course it's not, jumping around, but it definitely, okay, so that's why they included these extra parts. That is why they included these extra parts. Because of this. Yeah. Okay. I need the wire strippers on this. That it. What are those called? See, there probably was. That would probably, after all the years of using this one, that probably was getting a lot wear and tear. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know how to edit. Well, I mean, I do know how to edit, but it might be better to just stop it and just show better parts of it coming together. But you get the idea. You get the idea. It's Happy Holidays fun and fixing the Roper dryer. It's very, you could save a lot of money doing this. And Amazon, and probably you could get it better on Alibaba or Temu or whatever. eBay. Here's the thing, Roper. Gotta have clothes for the. Alright guys, so we're back with the Roper heating element fix. Look how nice that is. Look at that. And then here's the what should we say? The victim. We oh, darn it. I should have, well, I mean, this is for family. I could do you could do the resistance of the old one and the resistance of the new one. That would be interesting to see what that would be. All right, guys, so we're back, and it's not too bad. This isn't too bad. So we did that one, that thermal control, and those two. The white one was more like a resistor, and then another thermal control thing. But this one has 4 connections on it, and then there's the new heating element. Look at that! It just, I think it should go in a museum. No, it's nice. I mean, what can we do with this? I mean, you could purpose it off label for something else. That's a nice. Damn, that's a fine ass heating element. Okay, all right. So everything is all back together, and we will put everything, and we'll see if it works. Please work. And this is the conclusion. The dryer is working. The Roper. I wish you could feel the warmth. It's like warm apple pie. It's just, there it is. Yeah. You see, you don't have to call the Maytag repair person. You can do that yourself. All right, happy holidays. All right, have a good Monday.